You've probably heard your whole life that any fruit is a healthy snack. But what if I told you that 5 specific fruits, some that many people with diabetes eat every day, could be secretly sabotaging your blood sugar? In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal which 5 fruits to be mindful of so you can finally feel in control of your health. When you're trying to manage diabetes, food can feel like a minefield. You're told to eat more fruit, but then you see your glucose levels jump after what you thought was a healthy snack. What's going on? Well, the secret is understanding 2 key things: the glycemic index, or GI, and the total amount of carbs you're eating. The GI is just a scale that tells us how fast a food raises our blood sugar. High GI foods can act like candy, causing a rapid spike. But just as important is the total amount of carbohydrates in your portion, because that determines how much your sugar will rise. Today, we're cutting through the noise. We're not talking about the usual suspects like watermelon, which has a high GI but is mostly water. Instead, we're focusing on 5 surprising fruits that are either high in sugar or incredibly easy to overeat. This isn't about fear, it's about being smart and choosing your fruits wisely. First up, the king of fruits, the mango. While they're absolutely delicious and full of vitamins, mangoes are also dense with natural sugars. A ripe mango has a low to moderate glycemic index, usually between 51 and 60. Here's the catch. A single cup of sliced mango can pack around 23 grams of sugar, which can definitely lead to a blood sugar spike if you're not careful. So, what's the fix? It's all about portion control. Instead of the whole fruit, limit yourself to just a few slices. Think half a cup. If you need that sweet fix, try a handful of berries instead. Strawberries and blackberries are much lower in sugar and have a lower GI. Next, let's talk about grapes. With grapes, the GI isn't the main story. It's considered low to moderate at about 53. The real issue is how easy they are to overeat. It's so common to sit with a big bowl and just mindlessly snack, but that sugar adds up fast. Just 1 cup of grapes contains around 23 grams of sugar. To enjoy grapes without worry, you have to be strict with your portions. A single serving is about 17 small grapes. So count them out, put the rest away, and enjoy every single one. For a fantastic alternative, grab some cherries. They have a very low GI of around 22 and contain antioxidants called anthocyanins, which research suggests may help with blood sugar regulation. Before we get to number 3, and this one might really surprise you, if you're finding this helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It truly helps the channel get this information out to more people who need it. Number 3 is a staple in almost every kitchen: the banana. Now, not all bananas are the same. A greener, less ripe banana has a low GI of around 42 and contains more resistant starch, which doesn't spike your blood sugar. But as a banana ripens and gets those brown spots, its starches turn into sugar, causing its GI to climb into the moderate range, around 51 or higher. A medium-ripe banana can have about 14 grams of sugar and cause a noticeable glucose rise. The trick is to either choose greener bananas or, if you love the ripe ones, stick to half a banana at a time. Better yet, pair it with a spoonful of peanut butter or a few nuts. The healthy fat and protein will slow down how quickly your body absorbs the sugar and help keep your levels stable. Fourth on our list is a tropical fruit you might know as Chikoo, or Sapodilla. It's famous for its incredibly sweet, almost caramel-like flavor, but that sweetness comes at a price. Chikoo has a moderate GI of around 57 and is high in readily absorbed sugars like fructose and sucrose, which can cause a quick blood sugar jump, especially if you eat too much. If you're a fan of Chikoo, think of it as a special treat. Limit yourself to a very small piece and see how your body handles it. For a safer choice that still offers a satisfying sweetness, go for an apple or a pear. Both have a low GI and are packed with pectin, a type of fiber that's great for blood sugar control. Finally, let's talk about ripe jackfruit. When it's unripe, jackfruit is a popular meat substitute. But when it's ripe, it becomes very sweet and packed with carbs. The glycemic index of ripe jackfruit is often considered moderate to high, with sources reporting it anywhere from 50 to 75, and its sugar content is significant. A 100-gram serving, that's less than a cup, can contain around 19 grams of sugar. Just like our other fruits, the rule here is tiny, controlled portions. If you're craving that tropical vibe without the big sugar hit, a small serving of papaya or cantaloupe is generally a safer bet. So, what's the bottom line? Managing diabetes doesn't mean you have to break up with fruit. It just means you need to be smart about it. By understanding which fruits have more sugar and a higher glycemic impact, like mangoes, grapes, ripe bananas, chikoo, and jackfruit, you can make better choices. Always focus on portion control, pick less ripe fruits when you can, and try to pair them with a protein or healthy fat. This knowledge gives you the power to enjoy nature's candy without putting your health on the line. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more tips on managing your health effectively. And be sure to check out our other video on the best low-sugar snacks for diabetics. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health.